And welcome back to another Tales of Tribute game. Opponent going first this time, picking Red Eagle. I immediately assume he's going Crows. What do I go to beat Crows? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Rajin is not, but Rajin is pretty fun. I like Rajin because, oh no, Pelin, that's a bit unusual. So very slightly different game here. I like picking Rajin because on the off chance that I get the 5 power to buy the expensive Rajin card that gives 4 gold, that's always very useful. Anyway, opponent gets an early midnight raid. Always super scary. I have a choice between Chainbreaker Sergeant or Reinforcements. Chainbreaker Sergeant's more efficient and also more annoying as well because it's either 3 gold, 2 power, leaves an annoying agent, my opponent has to kill it. Opponent's probably picking up the Reinforcements because that's the only thing he can afford. He only has 3 gold. So lucky for him. Unfortunately for me, I do not have anything to do whatsoever. So let's just work on my economy a bit. I think Warsong is slightly better than Fortify. I think having Reach combos is slightly more better than having Pelin combos. Pelin combos aren't that great, whereas the Reach combo, if I pick up a Midnight Raid, that is really, really good. So he does get a big combo going, 6 power right here. So my opponent is going for rushing strategy, and I need to find things that beat a rushing strategy. So Rajin is in the game. Rajin does have some prestige killing stuff. Rajin also shuffles Bewilderments in the deck. So that's a sort of counter to all the Reach stuff. But then Reach stuff is also deleting cards from his deck. So my opponent right now just wants to not buy anything except for the best cards and make his deck as small as possible. We generate a ton of gold now. I think I really have to buy the White Strake. He's not really getting anything next turn. He had his big turn already. So this turn he's just getting like, I think 4 gold and 1 power, which is fine. Or maybe not even that. Yeah, 4 gold and 1 power. So what can he do with that? Not much. Blackmail, kill my guys. Or Black Sacrament, kill my guys. Maybe use a power treasury once. Kill my Alessian Rebel also. So pretty much a nothing turn for him. He's just hoping to cycle into his next draw and maybe he'll get a good combo. So he has 2 good combos. 1 Pelin, 1 Reach. We unfortunately can't afford the Elder Witch and that's what we really, really want. And I'm considering whether I want Imperial Spoils or... I can Rajin. Rajin is fine, but the question I'm thinking about whether I should shuffle away the Imperial Spoils, because if he gets Midnight Raid like he just did, and he can easily combo with Imperial Spoils to get him the Midnight Raid combo. The other thing he could do, which I think he should, which is alternative, is to use the Reach Power, draw a card, maybe get an extra gold, and then buy the Elder Witch, which will make his deck even smaller. And although the Elder Witch will only get 1 value off him because... and he could have done it. He drew a card, got a swipe. That doesn't really do anything though, so he really spent 2 power for nothing. So I'm not sure that use of that Reach use was actually any good. Like what was planned there? Okay, that was questionable. That's like minus 2 power for him. That's not too great. So we got the White Strike on the field. I think I really do need to shuffle more Rajins into his deck. He's not drawing anything this turn. He's drawing 2 power and 3 gold. I don't care about that. I don't want to really shuffle away the Elder Witch because my economy is better. I want to get Elder Witch on my side. And if I get Elder Witch on my side, my deck becomes much smaller and much more efficient. Now I got 2 Bewilderments in his deck. That will make his combos much less likely to happen. And he is going to have a bit of trick. And he doesn't kill my Pelinal. That is very interesting because you don't really want to leave Pelinal alive when you have the chance. Like, is the idea to rush me down? Let's see if Pelinal can get any agents back. No, okay, I don't really want that agent back. That one's not that great. Yeah, doesn't do anything. Okay, fine. We don't really want that back. It's fine. Now he has 3 agents to kill, and that's kind of a tricky one. He may want to pick up Saint's Wrath if he can afford it, but he cannot. So 1 power, kill our Chainbreaker probably. But we get 2 Elder Witch activations, and that's really, really great. And that's I'm quite happy to pick that one up. Starts to delete the Bewilderments, but I think my Bewilderment strategy is starting to beat my opponent because even though he picked up the early Midnight Raid, Midnight Raid's only really strong when you can get the combo. If you can't get the... which one do I want to get rid of? I'm trying to get him to buy Saint's Wrath because I don't think Saint's Wrath is a good card. I still don't think it's a good card. But let's see where we go from here. Yeah, I think Priestess of the 8 is good. That's very good. I could also... I'm thinking whether I should just Bewilderment him again, but I think Priestess is Priestess of the 8 is too good to ignore. Like, if I say I draw this kind of hand and I got Priestess, I can shuffle away the bad cards. And that's exactly what I drew. So now I can shuffle away all the bad cards, draw into my hopefully much better agents. He kills, he gets a combo, he kills both my guys, lots of power. The question is, what does he have left in his hand? 5 gold, which is not that great. Moray House is not really something he wants to pick up that dilutes his deck even further, but I would like to pick up Moray House because of the 3 prestige combo that it gets. Our deck is going pretty heavily into Alessia at the moment. Now, Priestess into Elder Witch is fine. I think that's reasonably okay. Alternative, we could pick up Mori House for the 3 prestige combo. Elder Witch is very annoying. He has to deal with it. And he's not really drawing into anything great in the future. He picked up the Portcullis, which is a horrible card unless you're rushing. But the thing is, Regine is in the game, so I'm definitely on the Regine train right now. If I can spare extra gold just to Regine him down, that is worth it. But I think Elder Witch is slightly better than Regine. That being said, I think Elder Witch is slightly better than Regine. Let us get rid of something that deletes cards, I guess. Nothing too crazy right now. He has to kill this, but he's not really drawing the greatest cards ever. 1 Portcullis, I think. And yeah, so it's 4 power, 4 gold, 2 power. What's he gonna do with that? Kill 2 of my Alessia agents, but that doesn't advance his board at all. So things were starting out pretty scary. He had a Midnight Raid and a pretty good Palin card as well. But we have already shuffled quite a lot of random, useless. Okay, I'm not sure getting rid of the War Song is okay, but I mean, if we draw a Midnight Raid, we might pick it up. I don't know. Okay, so we still, I don't think have. Yeah, we want to Palin back those things, but right now I don't think we have quite enough to afford the Karth Manhunter, which is very unfortunate because I really do want to pick that up. Also, my opponent wants to pick it up. He has a Midnight Raid, so if he gets a Karth Manhunter Midnight Raid combo, that's going to be a lot of yeah, and he does manage to pick it up. So that's all my agents dead. Gets to delete 1 card from his deck, so his deck becomes a little bit better. 20 prestige to 6. 20 prestige to 6. He still is rushing me, and you can't underestimate Midnight Raid. Not one bit. But the thing is, he had to kill my agents, so maybe it's not exactly 20 prestige. He's spending a lot of power killing. If I can get some big fat agents, even a Stubborn Shadow is a big fat agent. It's not a good agent, but I think it's. I'm not sure. Okay, maybe we could buy something and then shuffle. I think that might be slightly better. The question is, do you want to be a Shadow Summoner? But no, Mori House is the better card. Now we can donate into something, and maybe we get into a Mori House. We do leave Karth Manhunter alive for 1 turn, which is kind of iffy, because yeah, we drew into 2 gold to afford the Black Sacrament. Opponent's gonna pick up Midnight Raid for sure. But picking up Midnight Raid will make his economy slightly worse. Or will it? Actually, he did manage to get Saint's Wrath, so he gets to kill all my agents for free and picks up the Midnight Raid, so not too bad for him. We do want to pick up Penal White Streak. That one's very useful. Mori House is also great. We can Mori House, get 1 gold for killing his guy. Into Pelanal, maybe refresh the good cards to the top. Alessian Rebel, I'm not sure we really want that one. Just 2 is enough. And yeah, let's keep shuffling. Let's keep shuffling more Bewilderments. That's the key to beating this rushing deck. The more Bewilderments, like even having -1 card draw, really interferes with getting those reach combos going. And it's very hard for him to do the same thing back against us because he needs to use the gold for other things. Like he needs to use the gold for a lot of other concerns. So using Bewilderment back against us may not be the most efficient. He does need to kill both our guys, so that's reasonable. But you know, our deck is kind of small. It really is really small. Like I already got my good a couple of good Alessia agents back, so maybe we can afford buy the second White Streak. And once you get the second White Streak, things are going to get very difficult for our opponent. And I think we probably might just be able to afford it, just enough to afford the big White Streak. So now we have 2 White Streak in our deck. That's 3 and 4 prestige if we get the combo going. And I think we may be able to start racing our opponent now. He does get the same thrust every now and then, but I think it's going to be very difficult for him to keep going forward from here, because we're just going to keep we're gonna set up a good Alessia combo next turn because of our White Streak. He's gonna get a double Midnight Raid. Double Midnight Raid is 10 power, I think, which is a lot of power. We're gonna put all these back to the top for sure, and let's get our Regine going again. We need to make our opponent unlucky essentially. So double Midnight Raid, that's 10 power. We do get into our White Streak, so that's another 4 prestige. So we can. It's possible to raise this. It's still possible to raise this. Alessia doesn't have very big toughness agents. The biggest toughness is Stubborn Shadow, but 3. I'm not sure picking up Stubborn Shadow is gonna make this deck better. It's like it's sort of do nothing. Yeah. But the game, I'm not sure how close this game is. Like, our opponent is only going to occasionally get he's not really been picking up that great cards. +1 Midnight Raid, so it's 2 Midnight Raids, 1 Palin card in his deck, 1 Saint's Wrath, a bunch of very assorted and random cards. Do you want to buy anything? Okay, this is what we can do. White Streak, this. Now our opponent's in big trouble, because now we draw into our White Streak, get a massive Alessia Prestige combo. We don't want to do anything there. Yeah, that plus that, and one more Bewilderment in your deck. So if he draws a Saint's Wrath, he's very happy because the rest of our deck is complete garbage. So, but if he doesn't draw the Saint's Wrath, he's in big trouble because we're gonna get another Alessia combo going, and he can't really. His goal doesn't really get him anywhere. There's no Crow. There's no thing that he can really spend his gold efficiently on. Second Saint's Wrath is like horrible for him. The problem with Saint's Wrath is revealed here. Even if he kills all my agents, they already got the value. I already got a 4, 3, 3, 1 prestige combo going. And yeah, what shall we do next? We could pick up an agent, like we pick up Stubborn Shadow, and then buy it, and then shuffle it to the top with White Strake. Oh, that's a nice Briarheart ritual. I would like to use that. So we got that. Then we can donate 2 cards, 2 random cards. Get into our Stubborn Shadow, which will minus 2 prestige from him. Knock out an agent. Yeah, refresh. I don't know, something else. Doesn't really matter. Unfortunately, could not afford the Briarheart ritual. Didn't calculate it just quite right, but I mean, I'm not sure how necessary that was. We just got a random Stubborn Shadow, funny combo, but he still hasn't drawn his Saint's Wrath yet because of all the crap in his deck. Like it's a bit of a slower deck right now for him, and now we're on the cusp of victory. He needs to kill 2 more things, but it's gonna be tough because our Priestess of the Air is gonna just bring them back, or we're gonna the White Strake is gonna I'm gonna White Strake back my agents again. Priestess of the Air is gonna bring them back with a donate, so things are gonna be pretty tough for my opponent from here on out. Like this was a very now he can kill my Priestess of the Air, which will prevent me from getting that combo off one more time. And he does make his deck a bit smaller, which is very good. So things are okay. He manages to survive 1 more turn. We're gonna White Strake back a good combo right now though, because yeah, it's gonna look something like this. Not something our opponent wants to see really. And we got just enough to do more silly shenanigans. I mean, we got Tithe, we got Regine, we got a lot of things. We can actually even use the Reach power to just draw a card. That's the other alternative, which is I'm not sure how necessary it is. Yeah, okay, so you got your Saint's Wrath off, but is that really that good? I'm just gonna get I have another combo coming up, and I don't think this one he's gonna be able to beat. So do we even want to shuffle away our Stubborn Shadow? I don't know. We could. Actually, let's do that first. That makes way more sense. Yeah. Then we can shuffle away 1 card, draw us into our second White Strake, and get the super combo going again. And wow, this Alessia Prestige victory is just so fun to play with. And yeah, that's probably the game right there. So yeah, this is a nice show of how Regine can be used to beat a very rushing deck. You just get a slightly better economy, start using Regine every turn, and although they're rushing, you know, it's definitely possible to get a good victory off there. So yeah.